Joining me right now is one of our reporters in our NewsNation family, Megan Lee. Was present there. She was witnessing the whole thing go down. And so, Megan, thank you for joining us. I know you were speaking to some of our team last night. But from your perspective, I know that he was in the middle of a live report and he was essentially hushed by law enforcement. Was that the first thing that happened?
Yeah, he was literally just doing his job. That's what I saw, doing that live shot because, news is so timely. Like we have certain hits that we have to get. And the press conference was so delayed. Governor DeWine was, I think almost 2 hours late. So Evan was just finishing up that live shot. You can see that there on your screen. And he was just doing his job. And that's when things started to get escalated for sure.
And so after that member of law enforcement, we actually see him in the camera putting his back to the camera and Evan as a signal that he needs to wrap it up. I've been in situations where I've had to wrap up a live report because the news conference is about to start or something else happens and I have to get off camera or I'm directed by law enforcement to move it along, so to speak. But what happened after that? I think there are a lot of people who are questioning the timing or the tick-tock between that moment and when we see him and law enforcement, about 4 or 5 members of law enforcement, in a very tense discussion.
Yeah, definitely. So once I kind of noticed them over like messing with his live shot a little bit, I noticed his photographer was like trying to wrap it up. They were wrapping it up together. And then I was like, this isn't good. This is not good. So I kept watching and I noticed Evan finish up his live shot and then walked over towards the law enforcement, was kind of wondering like, did I do something wrong? Like he was just wrapping up his live shot. And it seemed that there was some type of physical altercation towards Evan. And then I remember hearing Evan saying like, this is assault or something. Honestly, Adrienne, I was in so much shock that they were trying to like not let him do his job. It was just really, it was shocking to me. I mean, at a public press conference. He's been covering this story for NewsNation. So, but I remember him saying something like, this is assault. And then other members of law enforcement came over and they started kind of pushing him out the door in a way, it seemed like. And he was just asking, what was going on with my live shot? I was just finishing up doing my job. So that's when it started to get very physical. And I remember I was looking through the door and I just see him on the ground. And it was so surreal. I couldn't even believe that it's 2023 and we're doing this to journalists. I mean, this is our First Amendment right. It was just, we were all in so much shock. And I'm so thankful for cameras these days, like our phones out and being able to just get that right away, because I think it's a good way to hold people accountable in all parties. And I believe Evan was just doing his job.
And the governor actually apologized for what happened to Evan. He issued a statement saying he did not issue or rather request those officers to stop anyone. He said he's always respected the media's right to report live before, during, and after his press briefings, and the interruption to the reporter's broadcast should never have taken place. There are a lot of people upset, a lot of journalists, but a lot of people who see this on social media and think, this was overreach. This was excessive. This was not necessary. This was stupid, people have said. But a lot of times as a journalist, you're actually told by law enforcement where you can stand, where you can set up. Then you're told if you're going to be in the building or out of the building. And initially, it looked like they were trying to just get him to leave after he was in that conversation. But then it moved to them physically bringing him to the ground. And that's when the tone changed.
Yeah, definitely. It was just really uncomfortable to watch. And I can't even imagine what Evan's going through. Seeing him last night as he got out of jail, he was just so strong. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to, I'm a young journalist. I don't know if that were to be me. I mean, we were doing live shots, by him. We were setting up for after the press conference. So it's like, could have been any of us. So I just want to say, like, he is so strong for kind of being able to go on, national television and kind of say, I just got out of jail. This is what I can tell you. So I just want to say, I mean, he was great for that. I even sent him a message saying, I hope you're okay. And your strength, that was seen all across the country for all of the journalists here. And then You kind of touched on Governor DeWine. I thought his message was very clear that he did not order Evan to stop his live shot. Governor DeWine made it clear that he knows that the media sometimes has to do a live shot and finish up, timings all over the place, especially in these breaking news situations. You never know when officials are going to be there. Sometimes people are running late. They're getting together last details. So I think Governor DeWine sending out that message, it felt like he had our backs,
Yeah, well, for sure, we're glad that Evan is okay. He is not injured in any way, as far as we know. Again, I haven't talked to him personally, but he looked able-bodied and unhindered when he walked out of jail last night, so that's good. And he was able to contact his family and speak to Ashley Banfield last night. So, Megan Lee, we are appreciative of you joining us this morning. I know you've got some work to do today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.